Hello and welcome to my podcast, full on self motivation, a passionate motivational podcast for you. This is your journey from aspiration to inspiration. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about something really important, that is, understanding how we can check in with our self esteem. It's like looking at a map before starting a trip, it helps us know which direction to go. So let's get started and find out how we can see where our self esteem is and how we can make it even stronger. Ready? Let's dive in. Understanding the level of self esteem is like taking a step back to observe how you think and feel about yourself in various situations. So, I'm going to tell you some ways to observe where your self esteem stands. The first one is reflecting on your internal dialogue. You have to notice how you talk to yourself throughout the day. Is your inner voice more encouraging or critical? That is positive versus negative self talk. High self esteem often comes with positive self talk, while low self esteem might mean your inner dialogue is filled with criticism. Second one is analyzing your reaction to challenges. How do you respond to setbacks? Think about how you react when faced with difficulties. Do you approach challenges with a can do attitude or do you shy away from them due to fear of failure? High self esteem usually leads to tackling challenges head on, viewing them as opportunities to learn. Third one is to evaluate your social interactions. Consider how you feel in social situations. Are you confident and open, or do you often feel inferior and anxious? People with high self esteem tend to feel more comfortable and assertive in social interactions. Now, the fourth one is to assess your decision making confidence. Reflect on how confident you feel making decisions. High self esteem is often linked to trusting your judgment and making decisions with less doubt and second guessing. Now, the fifth one, please consider your boundaries. Think about how well you set and maintain personal boundaries. High self esteem enables you to assert your needs and boundaries respectfully and effectively. Now, the sixth one, observing your general life satisfaction, that is, overall happiness. High self esteem doesn't guarantee a life without problems, but it does correlate with higher levels of happiness and life satisfaction. If you are generally discontent or unhappy, it might be worth exploring whether low self esteem is a contributing factor there. Seventh one is to reflect on your self care practices. Do you take care of your physical and emotional well being? High self esteem often encourages better self care because you believe you are worth the effort. Eighth one is reaction to success and failure. You pay attention to how you view your achievements and failures. High self esteem is characterized by attributing successes to your abilities and viewing failures as learning opportunities rather than reflections of your worth. Ninth one is comfort with authenticity. Are you being true to yourself? Consider how comfortable are you with being your authentic self around others. High self-esteem supports authenticity, allowing you to express your true strengths and feelings without excessive fear of judgment. Tenth is your tendency to compare yourself with others. Notice if you often compare yourself to others and how these comparisons make you feel. A constant need to measure up can indicate lower self esteem, whereas feeling content with your own path suggests higher self esteem. 11th one is recognition of worthiness, that is, feeling deserving of happiness and respect. Reflect on whether you genuinely feel deserving of happiness, love, and respect. People with high self esteem recognize their inherent worth and expect to be treated accordingly. 12th is flexibility in the face of criticism, that is, how do you deal with criticism? Those with higher self esteem can consider constructive feedback without letting it diminish their sense of self worth. So, understanding your self esteem is the first step towards nurturing a healthier sense of self worth, also. Remember, self esteem can fluctuate and be influenced by various factors, but with conscious effort, it's something that can be improved over time. And that wraps up our episode on how to observe our self esteem, and I'll meet you next week. Bye bye.